So you want to take your domestic helper to the United States with you. Here's what you need to know. So you want to take your domestic helper to the United States with you. Maybe they've been with your family for years, and you can't imagine traveling without their support. Here's good news, it's possible. The not so good news, it's very complicated and there's a lot of documentation and paperwork that need to be done and preparation before your interview. Getting a visa for your domestic helper requires careful planning and strict compliance with U.S. immigration laws. But if you follow the process, you'll have a much better chance of success. Here are the 3 main steps to make it happen. Number 1, your domestic helper must qualify for a B-1 visa. The U.S. allows domestic helpers such as maids, nannies, and drivers to apply for a B-1 visa to accompany their employers. But here's the key. They must meet specific requirements. Number 1, the helper must have been employed for you for at least 1 year prior to the visa application or for several years before, even if not continuous. Number 2, you'll need a formal employment contract outlining the terms of the work in the U.S., including salary, work hours, and benefits. This contract is essential to comply with U.S. labor laws. Number 3, most importantly, help your helper prove that they intend not to overstay their visa. Demonstrate that they have ties to their home country, such as family or property. Without meeting these qualifications, for sure you will be denied. Number 2, you must provide the right supporting documents. As the employer, you'll be responsible for providing the documents needed to support your helper's visa application. Let's go through the list. Number 1, a legally binding employment contract that meets U.S. labor standards. It must clearly state the wage, which must meet or exceed federal minimum wages or prevailing wage for domestic workers in the United States where you live. Number 2, proof of your own visa or residency status in the United States. This shows the consular officer that you've authorized to bring your helper with you. Number 3, proof of your financial capacity to pay your helper's wages and cover their travel expenses. This includes pay stubs, bank statements, or tax returns. Number 4, a detailed travel itinerary showing your plans to bring the helper to the United States and when they'll return to their home country. Providing well-organized documents will demonstrate to the consular officer that this is a legitimate agreement, which is very important. Number 3, prepare for the interview. The visa interview can make or break the application. Both you and your helper need to make sure they're prepared to answer any questions honestly and confidentially. Number 1, your helper will need to explain their role, how long they've worked for you, and why they plan to return to their home country after the trip. Number 2, the consular officer will ask about the employment contract, your travel plans, and how the helper's expenses will be covered. Number 3, it's a good idea to go through a mock interview to make sure that any questions that you might have or she might have are definitely answered. Confidence and preparation are key. Make sure your helper knows their responsibilities and has all the documents in order. Taking your domestic helper to the United States is possible, but not simple. You need to plan carefully and follow the rules and prepare thoroughly. If you skip any steps, your visa could be denied. If you're serious about bringing your helper with you and want expert guidance, book a consultation with me today. We'll go through your case step by step and make sure you're fully prepared. Comment Visa America and we'll send you information on how to schedule your one-on-one session. Let's make sure you and your helper have everything you need for a smooth process. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more visa advice, and drop your questions in the comments below. I'd love to help. I'm out of here.